Welcome to the next episode of Stash or Pass. Today's balls for discussion will be the Hyroad Pearl and Phaze 2. I mentioned on my podcast, if you saw that first, I don't think that either of them are in any danger of being discontinued at the moment, but that's still something to talk about because the day will come when eventually they will be retired. For starters, these are both stashes for me, both for performance and for the value that they'll have when they do go out of production. The Hyroad Pearl is kind of a funny name because the name Hyroad originally came from being a hybrid road series ball, but the name was so popular that eventually we got the Hyroad Pearl, and then we got the Hyroad Solid, which was not great, and now we have the Hyroad Nano. The Pearl is 4-ish years old, and though it doesn't really get any attention, it's kind of quietly still there and selling well. It's kind of like a high-powered Hectic for me. It's super easy down the lane. It's got that really hard arc on the back end, so the shapes are pretty similar. It's just the Hyroad Pearl hooks a little bit more, especially on the back end. But despite the higher RG core and the weakish cover, it's still very consistent and versatile. Somehow it manages to rev the right amount for most bowlers on most medium conditions. I've found I can play really anywhere on the lane with it I want, given the appropriate circumstances, of course, and it's a really perfect step down from the IQ Tour Solid. Phaze 2, on the other hand, is like a stronger rocket ship or torrent. It's that kind of smooth, even climbing reaction that blends wet dry really well and helps keep you in the pocket. If you watch the Masters telecast, then you saw Steve Klompkin stay in the pocket for 3 solid games with the Phaze 2. Really could have won or gotten to the championship game at least if Hoskins wouldn't have got hot late. It's like the IQ Tour in that it's low RG, it's smooth and super controllable, but the extra differential gives it more traction or gives that little extra back in when the IQ just isn't quite cornering or maybe doesn't quite have enough teeth for the heavier condition. Both of these are still used quite a bit by a lot of people. If anything ever happens to them, they'll both be in high demand, so whether you're stashing them to save for yourself to drill or stashing them so you can turn them into what I imagine would have to be a substantial profit sometime in the future, it's just a stash across the board for every reason that you could think of for both of these balls. That's been Stash or Pass on the Hyroad Pearl and the Phaze 2. Thanks for watching.